Thanks to some big drops over the past 2 weeks, it looks like the mortgage and home selling business is about to take off again. 30-year fixed-rate mortgages fell below 8% this week, and that means a new kind of competition for mortgage brokers, bruised and battered by 7 rate hikes in less than a year. One company, America's funding source, is turning to technology to broaden its market penetration. It used to be that a phone call was the next best thing to being there.
You're going to see a new breed of mortgage origination company, and it's going to be based on high technology and access to a wealth of information, and it's going to have to be very instant.
But in the ever-competitive world of mortgage financing, good enough never is, and that's why America's funding source in Los Gatos created instant access.
At this point, there are 210 loans in this database that are available that fit our needs.
America's funding source is already one of Northern California's biggest mortgage brokers. Its employees stationed in Cornish and Cary offices throughout Silicon Valley.
When you see the system, Jim, you have a lot of that personal touch. By sharing the data as well as the video and the voice, it's just like being there.
And being there is the key, even when a loan officer is nowhere near the customer.
You do have all of your personnel centralized, and you can drive the cost down by creating greater efficiencies. No longer do our people have to be out in the field on all the communications and the hardware that needs to be maintained to keep those people operating. And also now you have an employee that is here in our office rather than a salesperson who's out working in the field, which helps to drive down the cost.
The company uses Intel's ProShare desktop video conferencing technology along with a proprietary software program that allows instant access to the company's large mortgage database.
It allows us to reach into markets that we can't normally go. For example, if we wanted to open up 100 miles away from here, we'd have to go out, find representatives, have all their data transferred here, a host of problems that come with that type of a network. With this, all we do is put a computer system in, and the human being is actually there when the computer goes in.
But it's not just applying for the loan.
What he's asking the computer for at this point, Jim, he's saying, show me every loan that you have that's owner-occupied, an interest rate less than 11, no more than 3 points.
It's being able to shop for the best rates and compare what everybody's offering, no matter what your criteria is.
Here's the entire database that's available for you, and there's normally about 1,000 loans on the system. Of those 1,000 loans, because you have a gift, and that gift's coming from a non-family member, there is X amount of people who will lend money to you, and it identifies just those people. So the consumer's not reading a print ad or calling around and finding loans that really don't match their criteria.
Face-to-face contact, but not really being there. Soukoulis says his company has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on the new system, and it should be rolled out next week. The technology should make for cheaper loans as well. It could reduce charges on a $200,000 loan by as much as $1,000.